Gals, VictorCax here. I had the chance to have a chat with one of the Wild Rift teams that qualified for the Fall Season Playoffs, SDGR EBLZ or SDGR EBLZ, an esport team created by local rapper and musician Kimi Kimo. The team is comprised of ex-League of Legends players from Indonesia and Malaysia. We analyzed one of their matches from the group stage together and got to hear some of their thoughts and insights, so let's go ahead and check it out. Welcome guys, I'm here with members of SDGR, so why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Hello guys, so my name is Zephyrot. For SDGR EBLZ, I'm the support player for the team.
Hello guys, my name is God Gatsby. I'm a ADC player for the SDGR EBLZ.
Alright, so here we're going to be reacting to one of your matches during the group stage. Specifically, we're going to be watching your match against Underrank. Let's go ahead and start with the draft over here. So this, I believe, was the first day that you guys got to use Senna during the tournament, wasn't it?
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
correct.
so I mean, coming to the picks and bans over here, were you guys planning on you picking up the Senna when it was available here?
Yeah, basically the moment when the green light for Senna was approved, where they said, okay, Senna is playable for this week, so we decided to draft the Senna pick. Like a few days before the match itself, we already drafted it and we practiced with it and everything. So the draft and everything, we already did it beforehand, before the day when they said it was even supposed to be allowed to be played. The moment when it was allowed to be played, and then we decided, all right, you know what, we are just gonna bring it out, straight away.
They swept the lane. They swept the lane because they know cannot fight the Senna and Pantheon, I think.
Yeah, like basically the whole game itself, at the start of it, like the dragon lane is basically the bot side. So what Underrank did was, instead of going head to head against Senna and Pantheon at the bottom lane, they decided to swap the top lane and the bottom lane. So basically they put their
AD carry
dragon
the
laner to the top. Yeah.
First blood and then a good response there to at least get a good trade there.
Yeah.
Archie's gonna get caught there. So we have Galio, Shanks, and Coffee moving in.
Yeah, basically this fight itself, we could have actually played it much more cleaner. Like for example, Senna could have hit her W, where it will stop the Lee Sin from getting close to us, and then maybe we could have escaped because I had flash as well. So one of the reason why I stayed further behind compared to Senna was because I had the flash. But the moment when they got too close to us, and then one of us had to die. So the only thing that we could have done is sacrificing myself for it.
So I guess around this time is when you guys made the call to contest this, right?
Yeah, to contest for the dragon.
We use the Senna E to engage also because they.
All down to both you and Kagame, and then Motionless comes in to steal the kill. Well, at least managed to clean up that whole fight there. So yeah, you were saying earlier before it got cut off there?
Yeah, we also using the Senna E to open the fight because the Senna E is really good for opening the fight. I think in this, because the Senna is new in Wild Rift. I think not a lot of people know how to use this champion correctly.
Yeah, I mean, I did watch the match prior to this, and yeah, you guys were using that Senna's E a lot in order to start the initiations, right?
It's like if you played Dota before, Dota has this item called the dust of invisibility. So it's basically the same thing as well. It's like if you have the Senna itself, because the Senna is a really new champion during that time, and it just got released, and not many people might know like the best possible solution to utilize the champion itself. So what we did was we tried to utilize as much as possible using the E. So it's like the mist itself help us to shroud, and people might not know like how many people are inside the mist. And they're gonna be like, oh, okay, there's a mist there, there might be people there, but we do not know the exact amount. So it's like it's a element of surprise for us to use it against our enemy, basically. Yeah, this is exactly the example that we utilize the E. Like, they do not know how many people and which direction we are going and everything.
Exactly, and that area effect basically is just around wherever the Senna moves, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
So it means it's because basically initiation for you guys are essentially gather around the Senna, activate the E, and then move in, isn't it?
Because we, according to our draft, we have Pantheon, which can, like, can just jump in and stun anyone, and basically that's an engagement. Or Senna's W, or even Renekton's slice and dash. Go in and stun the person, and then he could come out himself. Or he has in ulti to fight during the heat of battle itself as well.
Yeah, we can just straight all in because we have like Renekton, Irelia, and Pantheon.
Alright, so let's go ahead and continue on here. So this is around 6-minute mark. SDGR very much, very comfortably in the lead here. Here got emotionless. Very unfortunate, caught out like this. Yeah.
This is actually one of the unfortunate thing that happened to him. But we actually knew that they were going to pass towards the bot side. So the only thing that we could have done for that is to get emotion to hold out for as long as possible for us to get the first turret at the top lane. So that if we get the turret, they only get one kill. Basically, that one kill would not amount to the one turret that we got. And with this engagement as well, we even got an extra kill.
Yeah.
So it's like basically we basically got more objectives compared to them.
At this stage, was there anything kind of like from the unranked side that you guys were watching out for?
I think the main thing that we watch out for is like their catching ability, because they have a lot of champions that could easily try to catch us. Like, for example, they could catch us with the J4 along with Lee Sin, and then the Galio could assist any other lane because she has the ulti to fly over. During this match, I think Gatsby's Senna wasn't so confident yet.
Why was that?
It's like, I feel like because we haven't properly played that many games. I think we barely played for a week. Basically our draft, our comp itself, we basically barely a week we've been practicing this pick. Basically, this is a pick that it's like out of the box a surprise pick,
Oh.
Yeah.
So they got put on the spot there, then wasn't it God Against Me? Alright, so Shelly being sent up to the middle here while you guys try to secure the Ocean Drake. And you got Baron coming up in about 9 seconds from here, so this is probably going to be a real tense fight then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't get to us because we have the Corki's package blocking their pathway.
And this one, oh. It's a good jump, that's forcing them to fall back. Oh.
Really good for Irelia.
Very, very nice. And look at that. The whole line just collapsed like that. Arashi, I think only one match to survive.
Yup.
And then you guys get Baron straight out from that. That was a really, really good fight there. So, I mean, yeah, that one fight already put you guys single-handedly in the lead, just like that. So
yeah,
Arashi, can almost get caught there by your Corki.
He wanted to try to sneak a steal, but he couldn't do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you always must have your friends in the backline there.
Yeah, true.
Take a short break to remind you to check out the Icon Series Fall Season Playoffs for Wild Rift. It starts on the 27th to 29th of August, so make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on Twitch so you'll be notified when the Icon Series returns this fall. And now, back to Eblz'S Zaphirob and God Gatsby. So at this stage was just more of maintaining the lead for your side, wasn't it?
Yes.
So basically, after we got the Baron already, what we planned was like, okay, once we got a Baron, we are ahead of them. They're just gonna do a 1-3-1, and since we have a Pantheon, right? A Pantheon could, with a 1-3-1 position, Pantheon could assist either the top side or the bottom side.
And Senna and Corki also is really hard to get caught in this time.
It's really incredibly towards the late game already, so a bit of a split push here, bottom and top, so seems that Underrank tries to defend the bottom a little bit harder, so you guys focus attention there. But no avail. Both towers, both turrets still gets taken down.
Yeah. So it's basically like I said that we did the 1-3-1 is so that because we have the champion that we have a Corki and a Senna as well. So if there is anything that happens in between when Pantheon wasn't there, a Corki and Senna would not die that easily because these two champions could disengage anytime they want, and they could just like peel back. Like they won't be caught so easily. And whenever we have a 1-3-1, like let's say we would like to, need the bottom part needs assist as it was shown, where the Renekton required assistance at the bot side, we could like react to it like really fast.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So, alright, moving on here. So, I mean, at this stage here, I don't think Underrank will like lightly go around trying to find fights anymore. If anything, it looks more like they're trying to avoid you guys for the most part. Yeah. Alright, so Dragon coming up in about 8 seconds, and Baron coming up very neatly after that. So, perfect positioning for you guys here. Seems like Underrank's going to be focusing more on the Baron in this case.
Yeah. Because the Baron is coming up, so
Yeah.
the best solution would be for them is to
Defend the
ensure that the Baron side has a vision.
They already know they cannot fight us in this Dragon fight.
Yeah.
We just basically we're just setting up the 1-3-1 again. Basically, like make sure that the waves are pushed out. Then only we try to bait them towards the Baron.
See, so
I remember this one is a bit overchased from Fallen.
Oh, overchase by who?
Yeah. We're Fallen. He
Fallen
Fallen
overchase.
He all in
Oh.
the
Yeah. Yep.
yeah. Was it here?
Yep. This is the one. Basically, he didn't have to do that sort of play. Yeah. Because like the Baron is up, and then you're the jungler, and you shouldn't do something that risky, and it costed him. Like if they were in similar resource compared to us, they would have like straight away went for the Baron instead, because we would not have the smite because we died. Our jungler died.
Alright, so you can see Shanks is trying to keep you guys at bay. Baron's almost halfway down. I mean, at this rate, looks like pretty much are going to get it. Yep, Lee Sin picks it up. Just trying to go for the fight. Actually, can get a couple of them. That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Basically, if Fallen didn't did the mistake earlier on, we would have played it much smoother, and maybe we could have ended it much earlier compared to the ended time. Because basically that Baron basically gave them a breather basically.
So I mean, at this stage, were there any like major concerns over on your sides, like, or pretty much you guys already knew what the game plan was?
Oh, there wasn't any concern. Basically, the only concern that we would have is try not to get caught, don't do stupid mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just let the emotion push, because the emotion got a really huge lead in the side lane this.
Yeah.
Because the crown champion is just like a team fight champion. And then,
Yeah. So it's like according to their draft, we have a Renekton compared to their top laner who is a J4, and the Renekton is like probably like 6,000 gold ahead of the J4 already. So it's like the champion itself is already at a disadvantage, basically.
Alright, so there's another scuffle for the Red Dragon.
this one we just cut for emotion to can take the top tower.
Yeah, you managed to do it very, very well. So pretty much only one tower left, and the rank's still nowhere near getting the dragon here.
Because the dragon is really important because it's an elder dragon, and especially and since it's an elder dragon and it's a fire dragon as well.
Alright, so it's round 2.
Yeah.
Oh, Fallen.
This is another mistake that frequently happens for our games. Basically, it's like whenever like the objectives are up, there'll be issues like this that where one of our players would die before an objective. So it's like it makes us at a disadvantage of 4v5.
So how do you guys normally tackle that kind of situation then?
Whenever like if as any objective is coming up, we would try to make sure that okay, let's say the objective is up. If you do not have anyone to assist you or anything, do not make any risky plays. Do not go into anywhere there is dark, and try to prevent yourself from getting caught or anything. Because whenever like objectives are coming up, like the opposing team that is trying to get at some sort of advantage, what they would try to do is to catch you off guard, where you would not think that he'll be there.
That's why you always had to watch out for the timings, isn't it, on those objectives. It's always an indicator like danger is going to be lurking near. Nice little toss up here. Managed to catch a Galio. I think you guys almost caught Coffee there.
We actually killed all of them except for the Oriana, where the Oriana was the last man standing to defend the base.
So pretty much off the back of that, I think creeps are already pushed all the way up on the top and bottom lane. I think you guys are already looking at endgame situation from this point on.
Yep.
In this one, I think we just can 4-man go straight in one lane.
Yeah.
A bit spread out a bit. Almost got outplayed by
This one almost got outplayed by the Oriana. Basically, Oriana is the only one last man standing, and we have 4 people. We should have just have 4 people and just stick on a single lane and just all in onto that single lane. Yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty much game from that point on. I mean, really good use on the Senna there. I mean, 17 assists. really high up there. But yeah, I mean, funny enough, I mean, even though Fallen himself made a couple of mistakes in the match, still got an MVP in the end though.
So one of the thing that picking a Senna in the ADC role, where the other champion is like, let's say it could be either a Pantheon, maybe could be a Galio or Gragas or something like that. Like one of the thing that makes these 2 champions, I mean, basically what makes this draft different compared to a typical AD carry and a support champion is that whenever you have these 2 champions, your goal difference will be almost similar in terms of the support and the carry. Like unless the carry has like a lot of kills and gets a lot of resources out of it, then usually the support and the carry for with the Senna itself would usually have like a goal that are in similar terms, because the Senna in the early stage she don't farm. Basically it's a fasting Senna. What she does is she just needs to get the stacks out. So she's the sort of champion that whenever like the opponent tries to get the CS or anything, she's just gonna go in front and shoot you a few times, poke you, wither you down, and then just get some stacks out of it.
Yeah. All right. So that is I think that should be the end of our little session over here. So thank you so much, guys, for joining us over here. So before we go, why don't you guys give a little bit of a message for our viewers at home, and also leave a message for your fans?
Marcel, you want to leave a message?
I think just support us in the playoff, and then I hope we can make to the C championship.
Yeah, we'd like to thank everyone who supported us, especially friends and family from the players itself, as well as fans from Indonesia as well, because we have 2 players from Indonesia. So we do have fans who are fans of King Gatsby as well as Fallen. So I'd like to thank everyone, especially family members who supported us.